This is such a great offense with this Washington Bears team. And like we saw in the men's game, there are going to be a couple of shots that they will take that you just won't be able to defend. That will be the case here with the women as well. So for the Spartans, their main objection here this afternoon is offense. They're going to need contributions across the board, trying to score some points and keep pace with a very good Wash U Bears team.
So the Bears will win the opening tip. It will be Bwin that will control it for Washington University. They are atop the University Athletic Association, tied with Chicago. The Maroons were here on Friday night and knocked off the Case women in that game. The only loss this year for Wash U is in New York City. They lost to NYU early in the season by 6 points. McCoy with the rebound off the Bears miss. This is Jess McCoy, number 22, bringing the ball down the floor for Case. On the break, it's Barrett-Eppert with the miss. Germer gets the long rebound, though. Germer to Orcutt. Will swing it back to Barrett-Eppert. Germer spots up from 16 feet. Amanda Germer with her first two.
They're going to need her to stretch the floor this afternoon, Ron. Your point guard primarily is going to be the dominant ball handler, but they have to get some sort of offensive production from Germer.
Just a quick whistle to tie the shoelaces. Everybody check your shoelaces, please. That's Jordan Thompson who's fixing her shoelaces. So we're ready to play basketball again. There's Jen Reimer, the head basketball coach at Case. Coach Reimer in her 8th season. Very successful here at Case. WashU works it in. Immediately Case doubles down with Barrett-Eppert and Jess McCoy. And this is McCoy with the basketball. Brooke Orcutt. Now it's Jess McCoy with it. Threw it to Germer. Ball was tipped, knocked out of bounds. Case will keep it. They'll have 12 seconds to shoot. There's Nancy Fay. Eddie gave you her resume. It's impressive. In her 29th season, her team's at 18-1. How many years does she have over 20 wins, you said?
It was in the 20s somewhere. I don't
she's
remember the
specific. She's coached for 29, and she's more than 20 of those 29. She's had more than 20 wins.
Yeah, going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 25, 26, I want to say off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, she's got a very impressive resume and still a lot of basketball left in her.
There was a stretch in the 90s where they were on a win streak that reached epic proportions. It was the #1 win streak in all of women's college basketball until UConn broke it 2 years ago. I think UConn won 91 in a row, if my memory serves me correct, and broke the Washington University record. So it's 2-0 early on here. Case with the lead. Germer with the only basket this afternoon. Off a weave and a screen, whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be on Jessica McCoy. Shooting 2 free throws will be Katie Beth Bwin. That is McCoy's first. Bwin, a 52% free throw shooter, not particularly well from the field either, 39% from the field, but she makes that first free throw. Many times when that ball hits hard off the back of the rim like that miss by Bwin, it is in the benefit of the offensive team, because many times you see that long rebound and then it turns into something like that. That's a 3 from Maddie Sheppers. Foul's on WashU. That's Melissa Gilkey with her first. Germer and Eppert with the inbound. This is Eppert. She's in the corner for Case. Laura Mummy back to Eppert along that baseline, lays it up and in. Barrett-Eppert.
That is some excellent interior passing by Mummy. I mean, she turns to face on her defender and looked right for the cutter right there. That's offense well executed there for the Spartans.
Alyssa Johansson will hand it off to Bwin. Good ball movement. Gilkey with it. Soft shot, missed it. Brooke Orcutt with the rebound. Whistle in the backcourt. Foul's on Sheppers. That is her first. Maddie Sheppers with the foul.
And that's good news for the Spartans. That's a couple early fouls on some superstars in Gilkey and Sheppers. It's just one foul apiece, but you're not even 3 minutes into the game.
They all count. The more they get, the better it is for the Case Spartans. This is Orcutt. Orcutt and Eppard. Now it's Mummy. Spot in just side the three-point line, and Laura Mummy hits her first shot. That's a 2.
She's been working on stretching the floor, and that's going to be a big benefactor for the Spartans going forward if she can help spread things out a little.
Hustle rebound goes WashU's way, and the young lady who got the long rebound put up the shot, missed it, but yet another rebound, another offensive rebound. Maddie Sheppers grabbed that one. This is Sheppers with it right now. Beautiful feed inside to Gilkey. Boy, finding her nicely was Jordan Thompson. Gilkey will get the bucket, but Thompson had a great assist. Comes B-Win the other way. Pulls up, passes it out. And that's Maddie Sheppers for her second 3. Maddie Sheppers with 6 points. Orcutt the other way for Case. Orcutt steps back, 18-footer, misses it long. Mummy keeps it alive. Laura Mummy with active hands. Laura Mummy with the shot. This one's missed long. And the Bears have the rebound. Bears on the season, Eddie, averaging 75 points per game, giving up only 53. So not only are they 18-1, as another 3 is launched and made by Sheppers. Somebody better guard her. She's got 3 threes, 9 points. Case with a timeout. We'll finish that thought about the WashU offense and their defense when we come back.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Eddie, when you think of WashU, you think of their ability to pass, you think of their head coach, you think of the rich tradition, but statistically, you cannot ignore the way they play defense.
And Ron, you and I both agree that this defense of the Bears does not get enough credit that it deserves. They are outscoring people by 20 points a game. They're keeping their opponents under 55 a game, and that's a credit to their defense. Opponents shoot less than 30% from three-point range, as we see a miss from Hageman, who just checked in. And also, they force almost 20 turnovers per night per opponent. They are just a team that wreaks havoc on the defensive end, and it helps their offense because it gives them more opportunities, more possessions.
And more opportunities at breaks. This is Orcutt, ball above her head. Jess McCoy with a long 3. Orcutt fighting for a hustle rebound. She gets it, and she traveled with the basketball. Orcutt 41.
Just think a little too excited to get back to the basket, Ron. I like the urgency and the aggressiveness from Orcutt, but right there, as we saw, she shuffled her shoes.
Checking into the game for WashU out of that timeout. It's the young lady with the ball above her head right now. It's Steph Vukotic. And a whistle against WashU. Foul on the away from the ball. The foul's on Steph Vukotic. Vukotic is from Lake Ridge Academy in North Ridgeville, right here in northeastern Ohio. She's a 6'4" senior center, and she is a matchup nightmare for Case. She fills the middle very well. This is McCoy with it. They're going to go into the middle to Orcutt. She kicks it out. 3 in the air for Case, and it's good. It's Kara Hageman with a 3. Spartans were down 6, now down 3. WashU very patient, content to make perimeter passes right now. Wait for the 3, shoot it, they missed it, but they got the rebound. Foul's gonna be on, I think, Germer. Wait and see. Foul is on Amanda Germer. It is her first. So WashU's got 29 seconds to shoot. They're going to get the ball out. Alexandra Keene will inbound it. Quick inbound pass, shot straight up by Katie Beth Bewin. Bewin's got 3 points. Here comes Orcutt with the basketball for Case. Whistle Germer's limping right now and in pain, obvious pain. You can see it in her face. Amanda Germer will take a seat. Jessica McCoy will check back in. Germer, one of the outstanding seniors on this team from Great Valley High School in Malvern, Pennsylvania. She is their point guard. They will miss her as long as she's out. She, in her face, Eddie, she looked like she was in a lot of pain. This is Erin Reynolds with the shot. Jess McCoy got the rebound. Back to Hageman. She's got a 3 so far. Rachel Beatty also in the game for Case. Good perimeter defense by Washington University. 8 seconds to shoot. Lob inside to Hageman. Shot off the glass, missed it. She got her own rebound. Ball did not draw iron, so the shot clock dropped to 3. And we've got a foul inside. Foul's on Washington University. Was it a foul or was it a jump ball situation?
I saw a jump ball.
Okay, so it's jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Case, and they've got 2 seconds to shoot it because Hageman's shot did not draw iron, so the shot clock did not reset. So B. McCoy, she'll inbound it. Beatty's got to shoot it. Doesn't know there were only 2 seconds left, I don't think. Rachel thought she had a little bit more time than she actually did. Took a couple of dribbles with it, and shot clock wound down. Jen Reimer, basketball coach at Case. She is 254 and 197 in her career as a head coach. Bears up 5 early over the Spartans. This is Gilkey with a soft turnaround shot, missed it. Beatty with the rebound. Here comes Orcutt the other way. Brooke Orcutt, trouble with her dribble, in trouble in the corner. And she was bailed out by a Washington University foul. So the foul's going to go against Katie Beth Bewin. That's her first. Orcutt's up. She's ready to go. Senior from Morrison, Colorado. Checking in is the other senior from Colorado. So Barrett Eppard will replace Orcutt. Eppard's in with 2 points. Orcutt will take a seat. She is scoreless so far. Between those two young ladies, they average 20 points and 14 rebounds per game. They have been an outstanding senior tandem for this Case basketball team. That's Rachel Beatty for 3. It was short. Looked like it was on its way to being good. Here comes WashU the other way. Good ball fake. And that ball fake led to a bucket. Alyssa Johansson. Barrett Eppard controls the basketball. And then it was stolen, picked off in the passing lane by Alyssa Johansson. Johansson from 16, missed it. Hageman with the rebound. Beatty, top of the key for Case. Spartans are down 7. It's 16-9. That's Erin Reynolds. Missed it long. And Natalie Orr with the rebound for WashU. Quickly down the floor, they throw the basketball away. Laura Mummy checks back in, as well as 2 players for WashU. Amanda Martinez is in, and Jordan Thompson. Martinez from Arapahoe High School in Littleton, Colorado. And Thompson, one of the original starting 5 from Webster Groves, Missouri. Both back in the game. This is Rachel Beatty with the basketball for Case. Push on the back. Foul's going to go against 31. That's Amanda Martinez. That's her first foul. Last time these two teams played, February 1st, Case lost by 11 in St. Louis, 71-60. Mummy, spin off the glass, no iron, and the Bears have the basketball. Gilkey inside, left-handed layup, missed it, but she drew the foul. Hegeman's going to be called for the foul.
And Ron, this just speaks to the offensive depth that Wash U has, because Melissa Gilkey has missed 3 of her first 4. She does go to the line here, but the other offensive players have picked her up here in the early going.
None more so than Maddie Shepers, who hit 3 threes. She's got 9 points. Gilkey with her first point from the foul line, she's got 3 points. Gilkey averages 19 points per game and 10 rebounds. She's a senior from Woodinville, Washington. This is Jess McCoy with the ball for Case. Spartans are down 9. It's the largest lead for the Bears. Hageman working against Gilkey. Now this is Beatty for 3. Missed it short. And grabbing the rebound that time was Amanda Martinez. Here come the Bears the other way. Jordan Thompson pushes the offense. This is Thompson still with the ball. She lost it. Threw it away. Mummy now with it. Mummy, 1-on-2 break. Pulls up. Here's Barrett Eppard. Eppard inside to Hageman, and Kara Hageman with an easy basket. Beautiful passing that time by Mummy and Eppard.
Yeah, that's selfless basketball right there. That's what's going to get you buckets in transition when you do have numbers. You got to use those numbers to your advantage, Ron.
Gilkey with a shot underneath, missed it. She gets it back from her teammate, missed it again. And with her second straight offensive rebound is Amanda Martinez. This is Martinez, left-handed shot, turnaround, it's good. Eppard working against Martinez. Now it's Hageman, the freshman, with the basketball. Step back, thought about shooting. Gets it into Mummy. Mummy against Gilkey, lays it up and in. Lauren Mummy with 4. And just like that, Natalie Orr answers. That is a 2-point shot. (22-13), 9-point lead. That's Hageman with a 3. They called a 3 or a 2?
They called it a 2.
They called it a 2. Hageman's got 7 points off the bench, nearly half of Case's points. Another long rebound goes Washington U's way. And stepping on the baseline, though, and turning the basketball over is Maddie Shepers. Shepers is going to take a seat along with Gilkey. Checking into the game for Wash U is Katie Beth Bewin. Also back in is Steph Vukotic. Jen Reimer. Her club's down 7. This is Germer with the basketball. Now it's Barrett Eppard working against Vukotic. 12 seconds to shoot. Hageman with a ball fake. She's got 7 of the 15. Hageman to Mummy. Mummy working against Vukotic. Back to Hageman. Step back 3 in the air. It's good. Kara Hageman's got 10, all off the bench. Case on a 5-0 run. With a down 9. And Vukotic breaks the run. She's got her first 2. At 6'4", she's really hard to defend.
Needless to say, Ron, and you can see the defensive assignment on her is going to be Eppard and not Mummy. You're sacrificing an inch for a bit more skill with a footwork defensively on the big 6'4" Vukotic.
Mummy inside. The offensive foul will go against Mummy, the Case junior. That's her first. Barrett Eppard with a partial block inside. Hageman comes up with it. Eppard down the floor to Germer. Back to Mummy. Now it's Barrett Eppard, far corner to Hegeman. Hegeman with a ball fake, dribbled right into Vukotic. Lost the ball, ball's on the floor. They're going to call a kick on Hegeman. WashU will get the basketball. Hegeman tried to keep control of the ball and draw it back into her with her foot. And that will give the basketball to WashU. Erin Reynolds off the bench for Case. She'll take the place of Barrett Eppard.
And Ron, I think this is going to be a game where Kara Hageman is going to see a ton of minutes for the Spartans because of the offensive start that she has gotten out to. Like we've mentioned many a time before with this Spartans women's team, they're still looking for a scorer to step up, and Hageman has done that early. She's going to need to continue to keep pace.
Jordan Thompson still with the basketball. 8 seconds to shoot. Thompson's going to get it back, force up a long three. Drew Iron, Mummy with the rebound. Off to Germer, here comes Case. 6:25 left to play opening half. Hageman with a ball fake. She's been red hot. She's got 10 of the 18 points for Case. Inside to Reynolds. Turnaround shot was missed. Jordan Thompson comes the other way for the Bears. Vukotic inside, fouled by Reynolds. Steph Vukotic will shoot 2 free throws. Erin Reynolds picks up her first foul.
And Ron, I think that that's one way that you can neutralize a 6'4" center that is a matchup nightmare for your defense. You send her to the free throw line and make her earn every point that she's going to get.
Vukotic, a pretty good free throw shooter. 76%. Rachel Beatty has checked in. Laura Mummy will check out for Case. So it's Hegeman and Beatty, Reynolds, Orcutt, and Germer for the Spartans. Vukotic makes them both. Steph Vukotic's got 4 points. She'll take a seat. Great time off the bench. Melissa Gilkey has her rest, and she's now back into the basketball game. Lead is back to 8 at 26-18. So Case was on a 5-0 run, and now it's a 4-0 run by WashU. Fouls on Maddie Sheppers, her second. Nancy Fay, team's 18-1. Tied for first in University Athletic Association play with Chicago. Both teams are 7-1. Case with a fresh 30 to shoot. Lob inside or outside to Reynolds. Now it's Beatty with the basketball. Back to Reynolds. Brooke Orcutt in front of that St. Louis bench. Now it's Germer into Erin Reynolds. Wide open layup. Good, patient ball movement that time. Led to an easy basket.
And the key word is patience. Ron, I think that on Friday against the Maroons, the Spartans had the right idea with moving the ball, but they were moving the ball a little too quick for their own good. This time they slowed it down. Interior passing gets the job done and brings them within 6.
Traveling with the basketball from the top of the key is Erica Hunt. NYU's, or actually WashU's defense, as Reynolds shoots inside and misses it. WashU's defense held Rochester to just 52 points. Gilkey the other way. It's either going to be Orcutt or Beatty with the foul. Foul's on Orcutt. That's her first. They held Chicago to 52 points. Held Rochester to 52. Held Carnegie Mellon to 49. Gilkey at the line. Gilkey 3 of 3 from the foul line. She's a 79% free throw shooter on the season. She's got 6 points. Leads back to 8 for the Bears. Orcutt to Beatty. Beatty lays it up, missed it. Good eyes by Brooke Orcutt. Saw a cutting Rachel Beatty who was open in the lane. Spartans just didn't finish it. Laura Mummy and Barrett Eppert off the bench for Case. They'll check in next whistle. It's Gilkey with a long shot, missed, and picking up a foul in the backcourt, reaching around trying to steal it from Hegeman was Katie Beth Bewin. It's her second.
They still have not been able to get Melissa Gilkey going. She's made a couple of trips to the free throw line, but other than that, the reigning UAA Player of the Year has been quiet thus far.
Natalie Orr has checked in for Washington University. Orr wears number 20. She also wears a red headband. This is Hegeman at the foul line. Hegeman on the season, 71% free throw shooter. Case as a team, just 66% for the season from the foul line. Hegeman has 11 points. 11 first half points, 11 points in the first 15 minutes. This is Jordan Thompson dribbling it all by herself, creating her own open shot.
She's a very good stop and pop player, Ron. I've been impressed with her mid-range J in traffic.
The 9-point lead is the largest of the afternoon. Inside 4 minutes to play. Again, very patient on offense for WashU. Step back, left-handed shot, front of the rim, back of the rim, won't go, but Gilkey with the rebound. Gilkey's got 8 points.
And she averages about 10 rebounds a game for a reason. I mean, she's always in good position for it and gives you the hustle.
Germer long three, missed it short. Orcutt with the rebound, that won't go. The rebound in the hands of Melissa Gilkey. This is Thompson the other way. Thompson draws the foul from Amanda Germer. Foul is number 2 on Germer. Thompson will go to the line. She'll shoot 2 free throws. At the free throw line so far this afternoon for the Bears, they are 7 of 8 from the foul line, with Thompson looking at 2 here. Laura Mummy and Jessica McCoy check in. Hegeman and Beatty check out for the Spartans. Thompson makes them both, 9 of 10 from the foul line.
And this is a team that is accustomed to making just about 2 out of every 3 free throws at 66%. But at the charity stripe, that is where they are honing in on offensively.
It's a much-needed basket by Laura Mummy. She's got 6. The lead was at 13. Now it's back to 13. Alyssa Johansson with 4. Mummy again. Same spot on the baseline. This one's long, but Jess McCoy comes down with a rebound to Barrett Eppert. Eppert working the baseline. Reverse scoop won't go. Mummy fighting for it. A whistle inside. Fouls on Barrett Eppert. So that's 2 fouls on Barrett Eppert, 9th team foul. In the bonus, shooting for Washington University is Natalie Orr. Case's Jen Reimer wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be back.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
With 31 unique creations to choose from, there's something for everyone to love at Dave's Cosmic Subs. Meat lovers, vegetarians, and everyone in between agree that our freshly baked bread, high-quality ingredients, and homemade sauces make us the best in Cleveland. Come on into Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry to experience legendary subs in a cosmic atmosphere. And don't forget, we deliver. It's as easy as dialing 216-320-0330. Be the hit of the party. Order Dave's.
Eddie, we talked about the depth of this Washington University team, and we talked about how head coach Nancy Fay likes to use almost a double platoon system. Well, so far in the first 18 minutes of this game, they have 8 players who've scored. 8 players have scored for the Bears so far.
That's really been fun to watch. I mean, it's also fun to watch a superstar like Melissa Gilkey. She scores almost 20 a game, but thus far she really has not needed to do that because her teammates have picked her up as they have for the better part of the season.
Natalie Orr from Carmel, Indiana, with 4 points, 2 from the field, 2 from the foul line. Lead is at 15. Or with a pass inside. Now they'll swing it back outside. They'll get a look at a 3 and they'll make it. The left-handed 3 is up and good by Erica Hunt.
That's a bit out of character for the Spartans defense, Ron, because this is the first-ranked defense at three-point shooting in the UAA at just under 25%. Been a different story today with the Bears. They've gotten plenty of open looks from three-point land.
Jordan Thompson sets it up for the Bears. Another 3 in the air. This one's an air ball. Last touched by the shooter, Erica Hunt. So Case is going to get it back. Hegeman's back in off the bench. Aaron Reynolds will return to the bench. Reynolds is back with 2 points on the bench, and Hegeman comes off the bench. She's got 11. She leads the Case scoring. She leads all scoring, as a matter of fact. 54 seconds left to play opening half. This is Mummy. Mummy misses it right. McCoy tried to keep it alive, and I believe Jess is going to be called for the foul because of it. Foul is on Jessica McCoy. That's her second.
Ron, that was the first shot that we saw Laura Mummy take that was not on the baseline. Early on in the game, she was getting to her favorite spot on the floor and knocking down the mid-range jumpers. That time, a little bit more congested at that elbow spot near the free throw line, off the mark.
Erica Hunt from Pembroke Hill High School in Shawnee, Kansas, missed them both. That's Hegeman with the rebound. She's going to come down and shoot free throws. 1-and-1 situation for Case. Kara Hegeman, 1 of 2 from the foul line so far, 11 points in the first half. I don't know if you heard the collective groan here in the gym when that one went in and popped back out after it rattled. Martinez with the basketball, Hegeman all over her. 12 seconds to shoot. This is Thompson, Jordan Thompson, ball between the circles, 8 seconds to shoot. Martinez with a high screen. Thompson steps to the left of it and hits the three. Jordan Thompson's got 7 points. Lead is at 21, 44-23. 5 seconds left to play opening half. This is Jessica McCoy. Martinez stole it from her, but she'll get called for the foul. Amanda Martinez, second foul. Jessica McCoy will go to the line. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. With the rebound that time was Natalie Orr. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Washington University will keep it.
They're really not going to be able to get a shot off with 0.2 seconds to go, but offensively you still have to be happy about their performance if you are Nancy Fay.
So both teams go to the locker room at halftime. It's 44-23. Case is down 21 at the break.